Hey, what's up guys? My name is Evan Ulbricht, and today I wanted to talk about is less more with photography. So I recently saw this video where this photographer was talking about how he felt like he was losing his creativity because he had so many zoom lenses. And I thought this was super cool, so I wanted to go on to a place with only one prime lens. So I thought, hey, might as well try this and kind of see how it works and see what I can learn from this. So I went to Estes Park in Colorado. It is a super cool place. You guys have to check it out if you guys are ever near there. And I brought a 50 millimeter prime lens, which is not the best for landscapes and not the best for wildlife, which there's a lot of in Estes Park. So I thought this would kind of be a good challenge to see what I can do with it. So here are some photos that I got from it actually. And so for this video, I kind of wanted to focus on a couple things that I feel like I learned and that I can really teach you guys. So, do zoom lenses make you lazy was kind of the question that I had for when I got there. And I was thinking about, do you have to move when you have a zoom lens, or you can just kind of stand there and you don't have to be as active when you're taking photos. And since I only had a 50 mil prime lens, and there was, animals, there was elk and different things, I had to really go different places. I had to walk places, hop over some fences and really to get the shot. And I think that it really helped me with my creativity. So the main thing I feel like I learned was that I had to think differently with my prime lens instead of having zoom lenses. Zoom lenses are super nice and just super useful if you don't want to have, 10 lenses in your bag when you're traveling. And I get that, and I have a 24-70 on here right now. That's definitely my top lens, but if you have, a 50 mil prime lens and stuff like that, first off, your aperture is going to be way better no matter what. And it really makes you think differently and be more creative. So instead of kind of just thinking in your normal creative space where you always do, you're never gonna really expand that space. But if you have a prime lens and only have use one or two when you travel, then it's really gonna it's gonna force you to think outside the box and expand your creativity. The last thing I wanted to talk about was that gear doesn't make you a better photographer. So you could have the best camera, the best everything, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be good. I started out with a Canon 70D, and I had a 50 mil prime lens, a 28 mil prime lens, and that was all I had. And I got a job as a sports photographer at my college, and it was rough at first. I was doing basketball, and I had to stand right under the hoop, and I barely got any shots. I got 3 shots that I actually liked. I'll show them right there. And those were the only ones that I liked because they just didn't turn out good because I only had 2 lenses that I could actually use there because I had the kit lens too. So I had 3 lenses, but the kit lens obviously was super trash in the low light, and the lighting in the gym was just super bad. So it did not work out well. And I also did surf photography, which is actually what I started out with, and I only had the Canon 70D and the 28 mil lens. So I only had one lens, a camera, and my housing. And I got a lot of great photos. That's kind of how I started out. And I got so many good photos. I learned so much stuff just from having that one lens and one camera. And now obviously I have the Canon R5 and I have a couple good lenses, and I'm going to get an Aquatech housing soon to do that again. But now I've learned so much just from having that one prime lens, and I feel like I would have learned way less if I had a zoom lens because you really have to move, and especially in surf photography, you gotta swim around, and it makes it a lot more challenging, but it's so worth it once you learn all of that stuff. So if you guys are just starting out in photography, don't be buying the best camera, buying the best lenses and all that stuff. Go out and shoot with what you have, even your phone, GoPro. I started out with the GoPro and I got some amazing photos. Check these out right here. And I thought they were amazing when I started. But don't be buying the best stuff. Just use what you have and go from there. And the more you learn, then you learn what gear you want, what you need, and especially what you want to focus on. Because if I'm doing sports photography, I'm not going to buy a bunch of wide angle lenses and stuff like that. So you guys got to know what you want to focus on and what camera gear and lenses that can help you do that. So that's all I have to talk about for this video. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button. It only takes 2 seconds and it helps me out a ton. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more like this. Thanks for watching.